Ādi Shankara Bhagavadpādāchārya and the Sri Kanchi Kamakoti Moolamnaya Sarvajna Peetam. The Sri Kanchi Kamakoti Moolamnaya Sarvajna Peetam at Kanchipuram has been the upholder of Sānatana Dharma and Vedic practices since the time Ādi Shankara Bhagavadpadacharya established it in 482 B.C.E. Ādi Shankara Bhagavadpadacharya was born at Kalady, Kerala, where the Purna Nadi runs. Shankara's grandfather, Vidyadhiraja, a Namboodri Brahmana, served at the temple at Kalady. His son Shivaguru, whose wife was Aryambal, was childless. Together they prayed to Shiva at the great Vadakanatha temple, and after a mandala of puja, they were blessed with a child whom they named Shankara. According to the ancient Indian almanac of Panchanga, that has been in use since even before the time of the Ramayana, with accurate calculations for astronomical positions, Shankara was born on Vaishakha Shukla Panchami, the fifth day of the bright fortnight of the moon in the lunar month Vaishakha. The cyclic year was Nandana and it was Kali 2593. This predates the new Gregorian calendar, which is just over 2000 years old. So the date corresponds to 509 BCE. Young Shankara was a brilliant little boy. Even though he lost his father at the age of 4, his mother made sure that his Upanayana Samskara was done when he was 5, after which he began his Vedic studies. One beautiful morning, Shankara went as usual to beg for sustenance. The lady was so poor that she had only one amala or gooseberry to give him. Little Shankara earnestly sang to Goddess Lakshmi. Hearing his plea, the Kanakadhara Stotra, Devi Lakshmi showered gold upon them to alleviate the poverty of this good lady. At the age of 8, Shankara's leg got caught by a crocodile. He decided to take up sannyasam and with his mother's blessings went to the banks of the Narmada in search of his guru. Sri Govinda Bhagavadpadacharya accepted this extraordinary boy as his Sishya. Having completed his studies under Govinda Bhagavadpadacharya, Shankara sought his blessings and went all over Bhārata to spread Advaita. As per the sacred blessings his parents got, Shankara was supposed to live only to the age of 16. By this time, he had mastered the Brahma Sutra, a complicated Advaitic treatise authored by Veda Vyasa. Vyasa appeared as an old man, quizzed Shankara, and pleased with his answers, blessed him with 16 more years with which to spread Advaita. Shankara set out on foot, traveling through lands thick with jungle, wild and fierce animals, and spectacular landscapes. Traveling the length and breadth of Bhārata, crossing snow-capped peaks and many rivers, Shankara established himself as the foremost teacher of Advaita philosophy. He traveled far and wide, establishing Sānatana Dharma through Advaita. When he went to Kedarnath, Shankara went into Yogic Samadhi. This gave him a direct portal to go to Kailasha and get the blessings of Lord Shiva. Shiva bestowed his blessings on Ādi Shankara with 5 Spatika lingas or crystal lingas. These crystal lingas are called the Yoga Linga, Bhoga Linga, Vara Linga, Moksha Linga, and Mukti Linga. Shankara placed each of these lingas in a sacred city or kshetram. The Mukti Lingam is at Nilakant in Nepal. The Moksha Lingam in Dakshina Bharat at Chidambaram, where the linga is offered sacred ablutions daily. The Vara Lingam is at Kedarnath. The Bhoga Lingam at the Tungabhadra Tiram in Karnataka. As for the fifth, Yoga Lingam, Acharya kept it at the Sri Kanchi Kamakoti Molamnaya Sarvagnya Peetam, which he established at Kanchipuram and worshipped it thrice a day. As he travelled all over Bhārata, Shankara engaged others in philosophical debates and convinced them to follow the philosophy of non-duality or Advaita, thus re-establishing the fundamentals of Sānatana Dharma. He codified Shanmatha worship, the worship of Shiva and Shakti, Ganesha and Kartikeya, and Vishnu and Surya. To ensure that Advaita and Sanatana Dharma survived, Shankara established several mathas at several places in Bharata. After placing his four principal students at four sacred cities so that they could preserve and protect Sanatana Dharma and the Advaita philosophy, Shankara himself came to Mokshapuri Kanchi, where he offered prayers to Amba Kamakshi and drew a Sri Chakra Yantra at her feet. This pleased Kamakshi. Shankara stayed at Kanchipuram, prayed to Kamakshi, and performed puja to the Yoga Lingam thrice daily. The Peetam, where Ādi Shankara Bhagavadpādāchārya himself sat at Kanchipuram, the Acharya Peetam, the Moolamnaya Sarvagnya Peetam, is commonly known as the Sri Kanchi Kamakoti Peetam for short. The Yoga Lingam called Sri Chandra Maulishwara has since been venerated thrice daily by the Supreme Gurus or teachers of this spiritual seat. This linga, along with Ādi Shankara's Padukas, are still with the Sri Kanchi Kamakoti Peetam and are venerated by this Guru lineage that dates back to the first Acharya of this Peetam, Ādi Shankara.
भगवन् विश्वेश्वराय महादेवाय त्र्यम्बकाय त्रिपुरान्तकाय त्रिकाग्निकाल कालाग्निरुद्राय नीलकण्ठाय मृत्युञ्जयाय सर्वे स्वराय सदाशिवाय श्रीमन्महादेवाय नमः.
शंकर भगवत्पाद नमः मंत्र पुष्पम समर्पयामि.
During the annual Brahmotsavam, Ādi Shankara still goes before Kamakshi. He keeps his gaze steadily and devoutly on her, preceding and escorting her along the four main streets around the temple. They have a special stop in front of the Sri Kanchi Kamakoti Matha, where Visesha Arati, special rituals, are performed in the benign presence of the Jagadguru Shankaracharya Swami of the Sri Kanchi Kamakoti Peetam. This ancient association is seen to this day in practice. When Adi Shankara chose his successor, he chose a young boy whom he named Sarvajnatmendra Saraswati. Sri Sureshwaracharya was regent until the boy completed his studies. Having ensured the continuity of his Guru lineage, Shankara was ready to leave the mortal coils at the age of 32. He did this at Mokshapuri Kanchipuram. While he attained Yoga Samadhi at Kedarnath, his final Samadhi was at Kanchipuram, and his energy still remains here under the golden Vimanam in the Sannidhi behind the Gayatri Mandapam in the Sri Kamakshi Amba Devasthanam at Kanchipuram. During the Kumbhabhishekam, this sanctum was also reconsecrated. Above the sanctum, Sculptures depict Ādi Shankara's grand Guru lineage. It seems but natural and logical that someone as learned as Ādi Shankara Bhagavadpādāchārya would choose a Mokshapuri to release himself from his mortal coils. In this unique Guru Parampara that dates back over 2500 years, Pujya Sri Chandrasekharendra Saraswati Shankaracharya Swami the 8th, also known as Mahaperiyava, was the 68th Acharya. Pujya Sri Jayendra Saraswati Shankaracharya Swami, who built the Kirti Stambha for Ādi Shankara at Kalady and was also the only one after Ādi Shankara to go to Kailash Manasarovar and offer puja there, is the 69th Acharya. It was his special efforts for Sānatana Dharma that established the groundwork for the Ram Janmabhoomi temple at Ayodhya. Jagadguru Pujya Sri Shankara Vijayendra Saraswati Shankaracharya Swami is the 70th Acharya in Ādi Shankara's Guru Parampara at the Sri Kanchi Kamakoti Moolamnaya Sarvagnya Peetam. Jagadguru Acharya continues to uphold the principles of Advaita and Sānatana Dharma that Ādi Shankara Bhagavadpadacharya and the subsequent Acharyas of the Sri Kanchi Kamakoti Moolamnaya Sarvagnya Peetam devoted their lives to preserve. Jai Jai Shankara, Hara Hara Shankara.